lot of people enlist in the military for different reasons, whether it be for money, benefits, education, or simply because they have nowhere else to go. However, when the question comes back to me as to why I decided to enlist, when people ask, "Hey Joe, why did you decide to enlist in the military rather than go to college?" I say simply because I had to. It's my duty. Today I'm going to talk to you about why I rather decided to enlist in the military rather than go to college. And the three main points that I have is going to be my grandfather's influence, how September 11th had a bigger influence on me, and the struggle that I had in high school between deciding to enlist in the military or go to college, despite my GPA and my athletic ability. As a kid growing up, I had my grandfather living with us at the time. And with that, my mom would always run out around the corner, go out to the store, and my grandfather would babysit us. And with that, he would always tell us stories about his time during Europe, during World War II. I can still remember hearing the stories about the Battle of the Bulge that he was in, how he met General Patton, how he served under General Patton, and how he even met his wife over in Europe. And through his stories and everything, I got a greater sense of respect for him and for the military. And I felt at a very young age that I should decided that I should do that. However, when September 11th rolled around, this this was a very sad day for our country. The sight of America getting attacked got me enraged. I felt an inner drive and an inner motivation to enlist. What could I do though? I was only 12 when that happened. I basically had to wait it out. But waiting it out meant that I would have second thoughts about it, and I did have second thoughts about it. When high school came around, I was a very good lacrosse player, as you can see on Princeton lacrosse shirt. I had a I had middle of the road grades. I was maintaining about a 3.3 GPA, and I was captain of my lacrosse team. And each day, each years of high school, freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior, I started getting a lot of college recruits looking at me. Not so much Division I, not so much of Princeton University, Johns Hopkins, or Maryland University, but I was getting some prestigious Division III, Division II scouts looking at me and looking at my game film and having a genuine interest in me. That was between about my junior and senior year of high school, and I felt kind of torn between the college and the whole going to college experience and the whole military experience. And basically, it was my father who sat me down and said, "You have two options. You can go to college or you can go into the military. What do you want to be?" I thought about it for about a week, thought about everything that what happened before me in my life, still felt that inner drive and inner motivation to enlist, and I decided I'd pick the service. So when people ask me, do I ever think back why I decided to enlist into the military was a bad idea? Never, because I felt that it was still my obligation and my duty as an American to enlist rather than go to school. I believe I can go to school after my military service. I believe I can even still play lacrosse after my military service. But military service comes first, and that's how I felt.